Happy, beautiful day, everyone. This is Jen with the Best Life Creation Society, and I am so happy to be here sharing with you on this most beautiful, beautiful day. And I hope your day has been really fulfilling. I hope it has brought you many things to feel good about. And I'm hoping that this is one of them. I wanted to share something with you on this wonderful day. Um, and it's from this book, The Astonishing Power of Emotions. Let your feelings be your guide, right? Let your feelings be your guide. And this is a really, really great book. So many wonderful things. So the title of this section, just like the topic for today's sharing, is Your Life Flows in a Natural Cycle. We like the analogy of you in your canoe on the river because it points out the futility of trying to paddle against the current. When you remember that you are source energy, that you came into this body from source, and that now in this body you are giving birth to leading edge desires, which source then becomes and calls you toward, you understand the real river of life. And then you understand the futility of trying to paddle upstream against the current. If you will consider these important ideas and integrate them into your thinking until they become the cornerstone of that which you are, you will then be able to get on with what you intended when you came forth into this body. You will then be able to live the joyous life experience that you came forth to live. Before your birth, from your perspective of source, you set forth the thought of coming forth into this physical body. From your source perspective, you gave birth to the idea or thought of you. The law of attraction responded to that idea and called forth the manifestation of you. Now, in this body, you give birth to expanded ideas of your life. The law of attraction now responds to those ideas and calls them forth into manifestation. Now, from an existing perspective, another thought is given. The law of attraction responds to that thought, and momentum is created. And that momentum, caused by the law of attraction's response to thought, is the current of life, right? Just like the current of the river, it's the current of your life. As you consciously accept the eternal nature of your being, the idea of never ending expansion is an easy concept to follow. As you consciously accept that you are an eternally expanding being, then living in this fantastically diverse physical environment where new ideas are continually born makes perfect sense. As you understand that you are that eternal being at the same time that you are physically focused here, you begin to see the process of creation in an even clearer way. When you remember that the inner being part of you always responds to the expanded idea that your physical life has given birth to, you begin to get a sense of the momentum of this stream. And finally, when you understand that the law of attraction is responding to the furthermost idea with the same energy that creates worlds, you then get a further sense of the momentum of this stream. It is from our broad view of the laws of the universe and your important place within it that we can clearly remind you that everything that you want is downstream. And in this glorious current of creation, and when you relax into the inevitable well-being that is your true legacy, You then begin to live life in the way that you had intended before your physical birth. Just let go of the oars. Most people continually try to calculate the distance from where they are to where they want to be. How much farther do I have to travel? How much more do I need to do? How much more weight do I need to lose? How much more money do I need? And this is primarily because in your physical format, you tend to be action oriented. We would like you to understand, however, that as you begin to approach your world in terms of vibration rather than action, and in terms of thought rather than in terms of time and space and distance, your ability to close the gap between where you are and where you want to be will be much more efficient. Sometimes, even when we are offering analogies such as this one about you and your canoe in the stream, you want to apply your usual action oriented tendencies. In other words, often our physical friends accept our premise that what they want is downstream. So they want to get pointed in that right direction, and then they want to hurry downstream. How can I get downstream to the things that I desire faster? I'll focus better. I'll try harder. I'll work longer. But we want you to understand that those determined attitudes only cause you again to turn upstream. Once you are pointed downstream in this current of life, it is not necessary to put a motor on your boat in an attempt to make it go faster. The current will carry you. Just let go of the oars. When you are no longer paddling against the current, when you release your oars and relax into your own natural well being, the current, which is ever moving in the direction of that which you have become and all that you want, will carry you toward your desires. The belief that there is something to overcome automatically points you upstream. Understanding that all you desire is easily attainable by you automatically points you downstream. And once you understand that, you are practicing the art of allowing your natural well being to flow to you and you to it. And that is the art of allowing yourself to be the you that life has caused you to become. Isn't that beautiful? And isn't that true so often about us in our physical form? So often that we lean towards action. We're action oriented in so many ways. And I want to say there is nothing wrong with action. Action can be so delightful, it can be so much fun. But the idea is to be flowing with your desires in the direction of your desires first. And then allow that action to be inspired to you and through you. And so, my most clear guidance I can offer you is that if you've been trying hard, if you've been working to overcome something, if you feel tired, if you feel exhausted, even, if you feel that life is a struggle, or you need to challenge yourself, or you need to push yourself, consider putting down the oars. Consider connecting with who you really are. Breathe deeply. Take some time for meditation if you aren't doing that already. Be kind to yourself. Be good to yourself. And in doing that, you will see things that you haven't been aware of before. You'll begin to enjoy the ease of life, and you'll begin to tune into your own guidance, the guidance that is personal and perfect for you, the guidance that nobody else can feel but you. It's there for you. It's your stream. It's your current. It's your emotions. It's your guidance. Feel them and flow in the direction of that which feels better for you.